The jagged line between all-in and self-destruction is nearly invisible. I've flirted with it, fallen for it. I'll be honored to die on it. Without any hindrance, turn and face it. Emerson. From beyond his dirt-covered grave, old Ralphie rewrote my brain chemistry. Or maybe it was ayahuasca. Vivid colors run. I found kinship with his wandering spirit in the woodlands, following the whispers of consciousness, the wild, and the divine. Little did I know those 7 words would become a cosmic covenant signed between me and every other me that'll ever exist. Multitudes shaking hands in the ether, sanctioning whatever direction this highway takes. The ink of that contract has dried on the inside of my forearms. Life has evolved into an art piece itself. Ignited by the shifting landscape of the pandemic, I unmoored from familiar harbor in favor of uncharted trails. My own reinvention, blurred with obsession, and awakened a conviction to live as an artist. Of course, the songs, the shows, the outfits, and fro have decorated the aesthetic. But art isn't only what you can write down, hang on the wall, or crank through speakers. Art is the transformation of nothing into something.
I ain't no Moses, barely one good man. I'm only 2 feet on the concrete, spreading love with the stardust band.
A small turn on the wheel, a swerve over the line, a half-inch off course, and suddenly the future looks radically different. I've become fascinated by the mythos of intertwining paths. Hitting it off with a stranger one night might not mean much come morning. You swap numbers or Instagrams, and maybe you hover in each other's orbit for a flicker longer than expected. Often it's been fleeting serendipity.
I'm gonna miss all of y'all. Maybe we'll do one more song, is that okay? Just something we can really feel together, you know? Does everyone want to come closer for this last one? Come on.
But nothing prepared me for how difficult it's been to forget all the faces. Not that I've wanted to. In the silence after shows, I've hoped to remember every conversation, every ounce of generosity, every detail, on the stray chance we ever meet again. Along the way, I've met gracious people all throughout this country, a sprawling bouquet of close friends and frequent acquaintances. Together, we've often traced the branches of the tree back to the moments when we met, savoring the sweetness of naivete, smiles, laughter, a memory in motion, neither of us knowing we'd stay in touch for decades. But I've traced the branches past the trunk, down to the roots, back to the original itch. The van rolling off a used car lot in Provo, breaking up with California, peeking through the blindfold, pinning the tail on the next destination. Every connection I've made on this road shares one common origin. Without that step into the unknown, so many would have just been shadowed faces in a dimly lit bar. This experience barely exists at all, so don't hesitate. You're in the driver's seat. It doesn't matter where you head next, as long as you choose the route. On the most perfect clear day, the rearview mirror still only frames the last 50 miles. It's impossible to retrace each dash on the highway. From hindsight's vantage point, the tangle of miles and pages and set times has most resembled a meth-head spider's web. Rarely have I had a crystal clear vision of tomorrow. It's surprising I found any footing at all. The reason I spring from bed most days is to test the reality of my free will. I crave for proof that I can just do things, exercising daily rebellion against unconsciousness, against going through the motions. That pressure has exploded into a spiral and a swirl down the drain about once a month. I've woken up late in the morning with the voices of missed opportunities rattling in my head. I've lain awake at night, agonizing over one more day slipping away from my potential. It tears at me constantly. Doubling down has become the antidote to dying dreams, a middle finger to dying directly. Is success in the music industry hard to achieve? Abso-fucking-lutely. But wouldn't you rather be up against a stacked deck, armed with your clearest intentions, a fierce attitude, and unwavering determination, instead of beating yourself sideways day in and day out, wishing you had the guts to know what hard is? I would. Besides, dreams are only ever dying anyway, doomed to be faint mirages of what isn't quite so. But every so often, with profound force, a dream breaks free, and like God's hand at your back, propels you into an unmistakable convergence with destiny. That, I assure you, is what making it feels like.